My husband re-gifted me the same bracelet 4 anniversaries in a row, so I wrapped it up and gave it back to him at his grandmother's memorial dinner. My husband can be generous when it matters to him. His clients get bottles of wine with handwritten notes. His golf buddies get personalized gear. His mother gets spa weekends for her birthday. But when it comes to me, thoughtfulness is apparently too much effort. For years I told myself it didn't matter. He works hard. He's busy. Gift giving isn't his love language. I made every excuse a wife could make because I wanted to believe the best in him. Our first anniversary, he gave me a delicate gold bracelet with a small emerald charm. It wasn't flashy, but I treasured it. I wore it every day for months until the clasp started feeling loose, so I put it safely in my jewelry box. The second anniversary, I unwrapped my gift and my hands went still. Same bracelet, same charm, same tiny scratch near the clasp that I'd noticed the year before. I asked him about it carefully. He said he remembered how much I loved the style and wanted to get me another one. I checked my jewelry box that night. The original was gone. The third anniversary, I was ready. I'd taken the bracelet to a jeweler and had them engrave 3 tiny dots on the inside of the clasp, invisible unless you knew to look. When I opened that velvet box and saw the familiar glint of gold, I excused myself to the bathroom and checked. 3 dots, same bracelet. I didn't cry. I didn't confront him. I just filed that information away and started paying closer attention. This year, his grandmother passed away in September. The family planned a memorial dinner for what would have been her birthday in November. 80 guests catered. His entire extended family gathered to honor her memory. Our anniversary fell 3 days before the dinner. I hid the bracelet in a box of winter scarves in the hall closet. A week before our anniversary, I watched him tear through my dresser drawers while I pretended to be in the shower. 2 days later, he casually asked if I'd seen a small jewelry box anywhere. I told him no. On the morning of our anniversary, he handed me a gift bag with tissue paper and an apologetic smile. I couldn't find what I originally got you, but I'll make it up to you. Inside was a gas station gift card. I smiled and said thank you. The memorial dinner was held at his parents' estate. White tablecloths, her favorite flowers on every table. His mother had asked family members to share memories during dessert. When she called for anyone who wanted to speak, I stood up. I walked to the front of the room and pulled a small wrapped box from my purse. I said I wanted to give something to my husband that I thought his grandmother would have appreciated. He looked confused, but smiled for the crowd as he took the box and opened it. The color drained from his face. Something wrong? He tried to laugh. Where did you find this? I kept my voice steady. You've given it to me 4 times now. Our first anniversary, second, third, and you were looking for it again this year. I thought maybe it belonged somewhere else. His mother had risen from her chair. She was staring at the bracelet like she'd seen a ghost. Let me see that. He tried to close the box, but she was already there, taking it from his hands. She held it up to the light, turned it over, and made a sound I'll never forget. This is my mother's bracelet. The emerald is from her engagement ring. My father had it made for their 50th anniversary. She looked at her son with something between horror and disbelief. This was supposed to go to your sister. It disappeared after the funeral. We thought... She stopped, looked across the room at her other son, my husband's younger brother, sitting at a table near the back. We thought Gavin took it. We accused him of stealing from his own grandmother's jewelry box before she was even buried. Gavin stood up slowly. His wife put a hand on his arm. I didn't take it. His voice was barely above a whisper. I told you I didn't take it. His mother turned back to my husband. You told us Gavin took it. You said you saw him going through her things. My husband held up his hands. I was going to give it back eventually. I just needed something for our anniversary, and I forgot to buy anything. It wasn't a big deal. 4 years. His mother's voice cracked. 4 years. I've barely spoken to my own son because of what you told me. My husband laughed. He actually laughed. Mom, it's a bracelet. Gavin's always been dramatic. He would have found something else to be upset about. The room went dead silent. I got my coat and walked out the front door.